Welcome to MedicalMarijuanaBootcamp.com. I'm Chuds.
I'm Tang.
We're looking at questions from YouTube today. And Ignoramus says, I find it really confusing why American joints tend to never include roaches. And by roach, I don't mean the American definition of the end of a joint. I think you guys refer to them as filters. Basically a small rolled up piece of cardboard that prevents burnt lips. Just wondered why that is. Try it, it really works wonders. Keep up the good work, peace. Ignoramus, we know exactly what you're talking about.
We call them, where I'm from, we call them crutches.
Yeah, where I'm from, we call them Canadians. I guess it just depends on where you're at, but I know exactly what you're talking about. When every single coffee shop in Amsterdam, they give away free papers. They have a paper dispenser on the counter. When you walk up, there's a plastic dispenser with 5 different kinds of papers. Right next to it is a little plastic bin with all of the cardboard tips. They call them tips in Amsterdam. Honestly, I didn't grow up with them. When I first started smoking marijuana, I started with a traditional joint, and occasionally someone would have a Canadian,
right? And
it was cool.
Right.
It was original, but I didn't have time to hunt down cardboard and do all the. When I wanted to roll a joint, I cut it up and I wrapped it quick.
Right.
When was the last time you rolled a crutch?
I don't know. I'm not good at rolling joints, and rolling them with crutches is even harder.
Yeah,
than
exactly.
Standard.
Exactly.
So I hardly ever do it unless somebody rolls it for me. They're kind of nice to have.
I don't know. I'm not a fan. That's why. For me, I'm old school. I like to smoke it down to the roach. Sometimes you throw the roach away. Sometimes you rewrap the roach, drop the roach in the bong. That might have something to do with it too. You can't if you have a crutch or a Canadian or whatever you're talking about. That roach, you can't just drop that roach in the bong and smoke it.
I don't know. I think you might be able to.
No, without like cardboard.
In the
tip.
It'll just stay. It'll stay like
No, I'm not talking about sticking it in. I'm just talking about taking it and just throwing it in and lighting it.
Oh, no. Yeah,
you're
gonna do that.
Yeah, but I do that with my roaches all the time.
But you could stick it in there and just pull on the bong, and then while it's like the unlit end first into the.
Right.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm not putting cardboard in my bowl for any reason at all.
Essentially you're hitting that when you're hitting the joint anyway, but...
Yeah, well that's the main reason why. And then also I think maybe it's a culture thing.
It's a Euro thing.
Yeah, I think it's a
Euro thing.
Even
sure.
Though people when I grew up called them Canadians, I don't even think it's a Canadian thing. I think that's just a dorky name someone made up that I knew.
That's the thing, they were for some reason they were not that cool when people tried to roll them. It was like, why are you doing that?
Yeah, it took forever.
Yeah.
It's a process. You have to take the cardboard and you have to roll it up.
Right.
It's like, I'm already 3-4 hits into my joint and you're not even done rolling yours.
Right.
So, and maybe that's it too. We do everything fast here in America. Or go. We ain't got time for that.
We're stoners on the go.
Yeah, we're boot camp. I'm Chubbs.
I'm Tang. Peace.